Gain up to the 38. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play.
It's a pickup of 3.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. Again for the first time to Rashawn White. They won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game.
No gain on the play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They'll throw, 3rd and long. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Yeah! There we go.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. He cuts it right. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Steelers have a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, here's Dak. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
From the red zone on first. And the Jets take over as he reports his 10th career INT.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
First down throw, Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Hey, 43.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10, it's a gift to White. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And the steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
It's caught by Wilson. Touchdown, New York! The Jets parlay the interception into points. Garrett Wilson Wilson with the touchdown. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Jets take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1.
Steelers, nothing.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Here's John Mechie on the return. Escapes a defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right around that 40-yard line. A pickup of 17. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happens.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Dak out of the pistol. Completed over the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Dak throwing again. Short pass brought in. And they take him down right along the 30. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. 7-0 is our score. More from MetLife coming right up. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Straight ahead with Taylor. Hop on the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you could do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Looking from the pistol, Prescott. This is caught, snaps Walker. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Steelers have a first down.
At the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
Defense's first sack of the game, kid. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he can find himself going backwards, and in this case, a really big loss.
Dak now from the gun. And it's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Yeah! There we go! Line. We're going to 54 line.
3rd and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Andre Sisco.
Well, the pick came in one end zone. I think for a while there, Kate, it looked like it was going to finish in the other end zone. We don't get the points. Boy, did they get a whole bunch of momentum after an outstanding return right there in the enemy territory.
15.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Caught at the 10-yard line. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Attack,
A
attack.
gain of 24 yards. And the Jets, first down.
Gets this one on his own lead. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done.
Try to force it into the slants. It's intercepted. That's Bobby O'Carrican. He's at midfield. The 30. He's at the 10. And the house he goes. It's a pick 6 and a Pittsburgh touchdown.
This offense had time to go through the 5 stages of grief by the time that interception reached the other end zone, Kate. Denial when they saw it picked up. Anger's return picked up steam all the way through to some reluctant acceptance that they just watched the celebration unfold in the wrong end zone.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Steelers tie it up as he nails his first try of the season.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Mahomes trying to get after the pick. Up to his back. Here's Rashawn White. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Yellow. 50, yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And it sets up 2nd down.
The coverage by Bobby O'Carrican.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Easy.
3rd and 2, Mahomes to throw. He's got White, complete. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get some late points and the lead. It's a Rashawn White touchdown. Ryland checks out the extra point. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7.
Steelers 7.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Chooses to bring this one out. Jukes away from one. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First and 10, Prescott. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down. Back to the air, Prescott. He rolls to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Big gain downfield. This is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They get 37 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Prescott on first and 10. Connecting again with Hopkins. This one doesn't get much. Down to the 41. It was Andre Sisco holding down there. The Steelers calling their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Now it's Prescott again. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Throwing again, Prescott. That one's caught by Mooney. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Running back sent in motion left. Prescott to throw once more. No, they did it yet again! And the Jets will start with it in the 4th after an interception to end the quarter. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
Outside, this is a blue cut. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. This is Mechie with the return. He dodged the tackle, and he's going to head out of bounds on the return. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And He can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort. Out of bounds all the way down at the 5. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. Here's Taylor on the pistol. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go block. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Dak off the play fake. Rose caught, and he's tackled for no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's third and goal. Working from the pistol, Prescott makes the catch. And he's forward for a gain of about 6. Still short of that marker, but they could definitely go for this on fourth down.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
And he will not get there. They stop him on fourth and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs. Jets getting ready for this first and 10. Play straight ahead. Well, I'm not seeing the signal for a safety, Brock, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line.
That right there, my friends, is exactly the kind of pressure and intensity you expect from a defense. Each of these next 2 snaps as well. They want to keep you pinned right there against your own end zone and force you into a very risky punt.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Yellow.
From his end zone, it's Mahomes. It's a big strike downfield to Anguka. And he will take this all the way up near midfield.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
This big guy is moving. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets push their lead further to start the half. David Njoku, the touchdown. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Jets double their lead to 14. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10. And bring a tight end in motion right. First and 10, here's Prescott. Headed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Second down, here's Prescott again. This is Cox, that's Walker. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
Kill! 47! Go to 54, Lion!
Throwing on first is Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
47. 47. There we go. Kill, kill. Hey, kill, kill. Kill, kill. 26.
Dak throwing again. Chased out to his right. And a call on. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Taylor does not score. They not only stop him, backed him up a couple of yards. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. It's it again. And he's still going backwards as they get him behind the line. Working quickly here.
The play lost a yard.
Here we go, 46, 46. Here we go, 47. 26.
Third and goal, Prescott. Buying some time right. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Steelers shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Steelers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Steelers 14. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. This, our last play of the quarter. First and 10, it's Mahomes. And he's dropped. They got there with a sack. And that brings us to the end of this third quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Jets who have it with a lead, but this win is not secure just yet. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed to his running back. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Hey, Ripley.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's complete. This is Angluka. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
16 yards.
It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up. They're sent backwards on first down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Hauled in by the Njoku left side. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Yellow.
From the gun, over to the right. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Again, this is White. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings
Good
up
moving drive, but it could
3rd
stall
and
out
4.
here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Yellow.
Looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
It's White on the give. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that's good for a Jets first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Yellow.
Harvey once more. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Catch made. And that's a New York touchdown. The Jets go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets double their lead to 14.
Jets 48. Steelers 14.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. Great vision, gets him across midfield. And he's out, but that takes them to the start of the red zone. They're going to have it at the 20.
You know, Kate, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious explosiveness from him on that one. He may not have gotten all the way to the house. He set his offense up in the red zone, which is pretty darn good.
Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing block. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
First and goal.
First down, here's Dak. Into traffic, complete. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
Brings up second and goal at the Jets' 3-yard line.
Prescott to throw once more. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. The Steelers calling their first time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Now to throw. He brings it in. He almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Hey, 47! 26!
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He forced that to his right. He's got it. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Steelers will line up for the two-point conversion.
Putting a receiver in motion. Setting up to pass. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit.
Steelers 22.
So everything comes down to this onside kick with less than a minute to go. And the Jets come up with the football. That should just about ice this game. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. They've got first down here from the 36.
Attack! Hey, 15, 43!
They're going to pass it here. Put the body on the line for his team. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
When coaches discuss their favorite plays of a game, I guarantee you this one's going to be on it. Not just because of the catch, but because of the effort to go lay out and bring in an off-target throw.
And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
The kick by Ryland is good. And that'll make it a two-score game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a two-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10. Working out of the gun. It's Prescott. That's too high for him.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Just 40 seconds remaining. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Prescott. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the one he was looking for. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Looking to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
Another throw for Prescott. Connecting again with Hopkins. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score. McLaughlin attack on the extra point.
Lining up for the point after.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Steelers cut the lead down to just 2.
Steelers 29.
So with hardly any game left, they have time for this kick and maybe a couple plays. And the Jets come up with the football. That should just about ice this game.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
So the win goes to the Jets. One down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think as both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another, they do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence he did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.
With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as